Alright, hi everybody, it's Kenichi here to bring you the last review, well not really the last review of the day, but something that I didn't do during the weekend, which was History's Strongest Disciple, Kenichi. Yeah, so I'm going to do this review, upload both at the same time, One Piece episode review and History's Strongest Disciple, Kenichi chapter review. This chapter was pretty good, like, really good. Almost perfect score. Probably giving this a 4.5 though. Because obviously last week with the ryuuto scene and everything, it was like crazy. I got kind of crazy. Now, this one was called 518 The Limits of Risking Your Life. Now, I had my suspicions about this chapter because I thought ryuuto really hit him. Like, wow, he hit ogata. He got him. He's down. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, this one wasn't like, he got him and it was like, oh yeah, he got him. No. In actuality, he blocked him with his teeth. I was like, no, fucking Ogata, this motherfucker, who's gonna beat this son of a bitch? And he basically saying to ryuuto, that attack had a killing intent. That last attack had a killing intent. Contained killing intent. And he's going back and forth with blows, throwing him at old place. And he's telling him to disappear, ryuuto. And at one point, ryuuto hit him, and he blocked it with his hand, Ogata, and he got lifted from the ground. And I was like, oh shit. And then he was like saying how, finally there's a disciple with a killing intent, like trying to kill me. I have no idea how happy I am, ryuuto, though it's regrettable that you haven't grown strong enough for the task. And he only had 5 seconds left of it. And then when Kenichi goes on the ground, ryuuto says, live on, Kenchan. And that's when Berserker realizes that he's going to throw away his own life. He goes in, and Kenichi says, Ryu! And something happens. He says ryuuto, and this guy shows up. I was surprised. I was like, who's this guy? At first, I had no idea. But then I looked closely at it on that page, which was like page 10. And he's talking to somebody on the phone. Yes, where are you now? Right now? I'm at the merry-go-round at the moment. Yeah, I just ran into some acquaintances of mine. And we see this guy with a suit talking on the phone with glasses. And I'm like, who is he? When the name was revealed who it was, I was like, oh, him. Basically, there was this, and I don't remember. This was a couple of chapters back, when he went to Ryo Sonpaku, when he was talking to Ayato. This guy's name is Tanaka-san, Tsutomu Tanaka-san, who Kenichi calls by name. And then he realizes at that point, ryuuto, that it's fading away. And then he's on the phone still, this guy, and saying, is Satoshi with you? Catch you later then. Love you. And he's telling Ogata, as usual, you don't even hold back in kitty fights. And basically what happened was this guy Tanaka, okay, before we get into further with the summary, Tanaka is the disciple of the master that Ogata killed. I believe. I've only been introduced to this guy once before, so, you know. And apparently what he did, Tanaka, was he suppressed Ryuuto's technique from the outside. At least that's what he said. And he's asking if Kenichi's okay. And he says, somewhat, yes, somewhat. And then he's like saying, I mean, to Ogata that, and in the end, all martial arts are equal. I've been searching for you lately, Kensan. I mean, Ogata, you remember me. That makes me happy. Because Ogata says, yeah, I remembered you. And he says, and then he's like, not bad. Because he punched him. And saying to him, I trained and polished my moves just to defeat you. My name is Satomu Tanaka. That's Mushiru Tenshi's legitimate successor. And Ogata saying, oh, to think that the disciple from back then would have grown this much. So, he was the disciple of this person I just announced. I think. Mushinryu Tenchi. That is, and he is the legitimate successor of that person. So, logistically, Tanaka's going to fight Ogata now. I knew someone had it coming, because there's no fucking way. I mean, let's be honest here. Ryuuto, Kenichi, they're not going to beat Ogata. Ogata's a fucking master. Come on. Jump off it. So, I had a feeling this was going to happen. So, he's going to fight Ogata now. And this should be interesting. Yeah, this should be like balls to the walls kind of interesting. After that, we get some bullshit. We got Thor and the other members of the group with Nejima. And they're basically, there's all fire and everything, so it's dangerous. And Nejima's trying to find out what everyone is doing. And he's realizing that his underlings are fighting over there. It would be great if there were no casualties. And basically, there are 3 more fights going on. Kisara against, and I finally figured this girl's name, Chikage, and Hermit, and Siegfried. Now, the Siegfried, you know what's weird about that fight, though? We haven't seen that fight. We've seen bits and pieces of that fight. Like, really bits and pieces. Like, barely anything. I mean, the 3 fights that are going on, I mean. And you got Kensei's daughter. What's her face? I forgot her name. Rimi? That's not her name. I forgot her name. I apologize. She's fighting that other one. The blonde. And, Chikage is fighting Kisara. The one Chai is the one who does a lot of throwing techniques. And they were just seeing the 3 of them fight at the same time. And it says on the side, while Kensei and Tanaka are facing off each other, the battle between the Shenpaku Alliance and Yomi intensifies. To be continued in issue 21-22. And that's pretty much what happens. Now, I had a feeling, let me tell you something right now. I had a feeling this was going to happen. Because the fact of the matter is, there's no way Ogata is losing to his disciple. I mean, come on. That's just ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. That's just too ridiculous for it to happen that way. So, I would say that Tanaka has the ability to take down Ogata. At least to some extent. What I think is going to happen, because here's the thing, Rimi, listen, she's dead. And I know this is stupid to say because we haven't really confirmed it yet, but I'm pretty sure she's dead. Now, the question remains, the other 3 members of the Yomi, well, I should say 4, because Lou is still alive. I wonder what they're going to do if they find out that Rimi is dead. Or seemingly dead. But I don't think it matters to them. But I do say this. When this is all said and done, Ryuuto, he's gone. He is out of here. He is done with Yomi. He is leaving Ogata. He's leaving all that. He ain't sticking around. He'll go with Kenichi. Yeah, I'm calling it. I'm calling it because there's no way he's sticking around with this motherfucker now that he caused Rimi's, demise. But as far as Tanaka's concerned, I mean, he did hit him. He did hit Ogata. Regardless. Not only did he stop Ryuuto from sacrificing himself and canceled his technique, he hit Ogata as well. So I definitely see something happening with Tanaka really bringing it to Ogata and taking him down. It would have been nice to see Ayato coming into the picture, but having Tanaka come into the picture is a little bit better because the fact of the matter is, I don't think Ayato wanted to get involved in this. I know that sounds silly, but I think he just didn't want, go in there. So instead, he'll have Tanaka go in there and so on and so forth. So it should be interesting. We will see what happens next week with this. I'm giving it a 4.5 out of 5. This was all about Tanaka. I mean, I really wanted to see Ryuuto come in and teach his master a fucking lesson, but I had a feeling that he wasn't going to do it because, I mean, Ogata's a master, Ryuuto isn't. It's simple as that. And that's all I got for you guys. So yeah, this is Bankai Night 22. Good chapter. Really looking forward to next week. Let's see how this goes. Ogata against Tanaka. Should be interesting. Depending on how things go, I might have... I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. I just had a live stream, but I want to do another one this week. I'm thinking, rather tonight or tomorrow night, I'm going to do a live stream where I put my URL of the Hangout and put it in my channel and let people come in. What do you guys think about that? Idea. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. In Bankai Night 22, Tanaka. This motherfucker. He's out for revenge. And he's gonna fuck Ogata up. Ogata, your days are numbered. You're going 6 feet under, bitch. See you later.